finals. We played each other, and I ended up winning 6-0, 6-0. Gus was not too happy about it, and he came back with a vengeance this season. He said, I'm just going to be aggressive this season, and he's done super well this season. He's beaten like everybody, and including me. He beat me during the season, and for the first time, and so now he's coming at me again in the finals here. We'll see if he can just turn it on like he did last time. If I can commit to my returns, if I can put a little something on my second serve, but the number one thing, if I can just keep that ball a little loopy and deep and give him some trouble, don't let him just hit these clean winners, I think we'll be okay. So we're going to try to do that. We're going to try to go for gold here. When I started this channel a couple of years ago, I didn't think I would do very well, but we've really surprised ourselves, and we're coming out on top more often than not. This would be my 5th win in this league out of 7 seasons. So that would be awesome. Let's see if we can do it here. But yeah, so much fun. Gus is a great guy, great player. We're going to wish him the best, but I want to take it tonight. And if you're rooting against me, I don't blame you. I just beat Scott in the Tennis Tunes Tourney Finals. I crushed Gus in the finals of last season. My head's getting a little big. I don't want to turn heel. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. Let's have fun out there. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Tennis Tunes, thank you so much for joining me today in the finals. We have a very, very special guest, if he'd like to introduce himself.
Hey everybody, Andrew Agassi writing co-pilot on the channel today.
Woo! How you feeling today, Andrew?
I'm excited, ready to watch this match. Been holding back from looking at the scores, so we're going to be watching it real time today.
That's right, you have no idea who wins this match.
As the viewers, so we're going to be seeing this live.
Wow. I always try to do a good job of making sure people don't know who wins, so I'll do my best here. Terrible drop shot.
A little bit of a rivalry, if I remember correctly, right? Brett, what was the last time? What's the score between you and Gus?
So I was beating this guy over and over. I beat him 4 times in a row, but the last time we played at the end of last season, just a few weeks ago, he kicked my butt in 3 sets, and now I'm a little scared of him. So I'm going into this match knowing it could be very, very tough.
Looks like right here we got some nice consistency from both players.
Yep, just trying to keep that ball in. Oh, huge shot from Gus. But Andrew, what is your experience with Gus? Have you played him much? What's your record with him? How do you think he plays?
Really consistent. Plays a lot like Juan Martin del Potro.
Cannot give him easy balls because he's gonna come back and hit it right back at me.
Big serve, goes for huge shots. When he's in his rhythm, he's hard to beat. Last time we played, he beat me in a 3-setter. Very, very competitive match. Very grueling and tiring throughout.
Yep. If he's playing hot, he's a lot of people say he's unstoppable. But I will say this, I went into this match wanting to be aggressive. I wanted to prove to myself and show the people, like, hey, even if I'm just trying to give it to him, I can still win, and I'm not playing this pushy, deep, spinny ball game. But Gus handles pace so well. Like, I hit really hard shots, and then he just hits a winner off it. It's insane.
No.
Just wide. But, so far, I mean, Gus is up 2-1, but I got a chance right here to tie it up. We end up doing it there. Andrew, I know you're not biased, but you got to tell me, who do you think's going to win this match?
I think this match is really going to come down to who can keep the unforced errors to a minimum. I think both of you have complementary skill sets to each other when you guys play. I think it's going to come down to who can keep the pace, who can keep the errors to a minimum, and who can take control of the points early on. That
Yes.
doesn't really answer the question, but we'll have to see what happens.
Hey, I agree. I think whoever can take control of the points early on, at this level where we're all playing, you really have to get an advantage or get an edge early on in the point, because usually we can kind of abuse that and continue to get that edge, widen the gap, and then finish the point. I have a chance there. I couldn't do it.
Serve.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it to you for a bit, Andrew, and you could just kind of comment on these points and what you're seeing. Right now it's pretty even. I do get a bit of a lead here.
Nice point right there by Gus, coming in early, putting that ball away. Love to see that.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's putting some great pressure. Oof.
What is it? Like gas? Passing like gas? I don't know. We'll see.
I feel like I'm getting sucked into his game a little bit. Let's try to just keep it a little more loopy, but I'm trying to put a lot of pressure.
I'm good. Go point pedal, too.
So, last time I played Gus, I passed him like gas. I hit a passing shot, and I told the camera, I'm like, something smells like you just got passed like gas. And then Gus passes me like that, and he tells the camera, what is that? Something about gas? Something about passing like gas? Gus, we're going to work on that, buddy.
Great shot.
What a beautiful shot off the line.
Step into that.
Yeah, Gus just needs to tune into that, but it looks like he's doing it here. He could tie up the set once again.
Too good.
Yeah, that was in.
Basement, very nice.
Yeah. I mean, we're tied up. Andrew, when Gus is playing like this, what do you do?
There's little you can do. I mean, when he's in his zone, he's hard to beat.
Yeah.
He's placing the ball in the right spots. Beautiful overhead right there, taking control right at the early onset of the point.
Yep, I've got to agree. You hear a little come on from Gus there. A big finish.
Great point.
All of a sudden, he's up 5-4. I think he won 3 games in a row, Andrew.
That's a tough point. That's a tough point to lose if you're Gus. But you're doing a good job right here. I feel like kind of taking control back of the momentum right here. See an unforced error from Gus.
Yeah, I will say my mentality here was to go back to hitting it a bit loopy and a bit deep, because, I'm down 4-5 in the set. And I just want to make it as difficult as possible for him to hit those winners.
It seems like right here, this is a couple crucial points right here. Take control of the first set.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what happens. Maybe he rushes a little bit there.
Again, hate to see these unforced errors, but good momentum for you. At Love, 40, Gus. See if you can hold it right here.
That's right, big chance to close out the set again. He lets me have it. A huge ace down the middle.
Big momentum here going into the second. What a hook.
Beautiful stuff. Oh, Poppy. He seems to be coming back alive.
I need to get myself back on. Be aggressive. Come on.
All right, so he's telling himself to just be aggressive, and I mean, I agree. I think that's what he has to do. But if he's not hitting it, like, what, you know, what's the answer here, Andrew? If Gus kind of feels like he's losing a little bit of his ability to slam these winners.
You know, he's got to go back to what he did in the beginning of that first set. He was starting off very strong, kept the unforced errors to a minimum. He had a couple just right in the net, you know, bend the knees, come right, fall through that shot, and put the point away. I feel like he's rushing everything a little bit right now.
I agree.
Patient.
Yep, he's rushing a bit. I think he's getting a little uneasy. But at the end of that first set, my mentality did change to kind of keep it loopy and deep, and I'm hoping that's part of it. But at the same time, I also think that Gus, yeah, he didn't wait for his opportunities. He just kind of rushed and wanted to hit winners. And I'm going to make him earn every point he gets. But, you know, if he is slamming winners, there's not much I can do about it. Yeah, Gus really needs to get this game, get on the board here. But I do want to say, what a privilege is it, ladies and gentlemen, to have Andrew Agassi on the channel commentating with me. I mean, come on. Does it get any better?
Certainly can when I get a W off you in the next match.
Oh, man, you're in a bit of a drought with me, buddy.
What a nice point. Nice rally.
Yeah, it was a good shot by him. My backhand, you know, when it's high to the backhand of the net like that, I don't know what to do. It's so tough. But all of a sudden, Gus tied it up 2-all, and I'm immediately thinking, that's a great shot. If he picks it up like this again, I'm in big trouble.
Keep the ball in. Let him make the mistakes. Wake up. At the end of that first set, I got that. Keep the pressure. Keep the pressure on the serve.
Yeah, Gus just wants to keep the pressure up. But I think I think you made a good point, Andrew. I think Gus should just be a little more patient.
You know, I'm not a fan of that first drop shot by Gus. You know, he needs to get in there, come in early, put that ball away. Not these little droppers. I mean, he went from offense to then back on defense. He needs to get in there and put the ball away.
Yep, I totally agree. I think, you know, maybe he's getting a little more passive, you know, because if he goes for these big shots and he's missing them, I think he loses some confidence. And if that happens and he plays a little more passive, then he's really playing right into my game, you know. I want to have these rallies.
Oh, beautiful finish. Beautiful finish.
Let's go.
See if we can get the break point and end the match right here. What a dropper.
So if you notice here, Andrew, my feet, I got caught up. I kept moving forward when I needed to move to the side and move back. I went too deep into the court. I think that really cost me a precious second or so.
Barely out in that one.
Yep.
Big point here for Gus if he's going to stay alive.
He has a nice easy ball there. He doesn't do too much, but I can't finish it at the net.
Nice counter punch by Brett.
Yeah, right now I'm thinking how important it is to close the match right here because, you know, Gus gets this game and then takes the next, and all of a sudden we're very close. But we got a chance to close the match.
Oh.
Can't call it.
I couldn't call it. What do you think, Andrew?
Oh, that's close.
Yeah, I don't think I could call that out. I didn't want it like that.
See what Gus can do here. He needs to get control again at this point, right now.
If you notice, Gus is hitting a little short. He's doing me a favor. We got another chance.
Into deuce.
What?
Oh, what a backhand.
That was crazy. He's got a chance to win this game right here. I can't close, Andrew.
No.
Barely out.
No.
What a match.
Tennis 2!
Great W.
Once again, we have defended our title as the Ultimate Tennis 5.5 champ in Orlando.
I would say that was about the middle of the pack of how he's played. He lost some steam after that first set. I think he got down on himself a little bit. And I was able to clean up the second set after a very long final game and a very long first game of the match. But yeah, great playing, Gus. Always a pleasure to play you, man. It's always a lot of fun. You know, on the channel, I always try to throw myself as like a 4-0 against these 4-5s because I don't really do USTA that much, but I'm technically a computer-rated 4-0. But you guys have come at me. Not you guys, but some of you guys have come at me. No way, you're a 4-5, blah, blah, blah. How many 4-0s do I need to beat consecutively to be a 4-5? How many 4-5s do I need to beat to be a 4-5? Maybe Orlando's just this isolated little town in the country. Oh wait, I don't think my doubles is as strong as my singles, but I think I hold my own down just fine against 4-5s and doubles. My net game needs to get there. My second serve is rough, but we're getting there. But I can hold my own. So yeah, I'm sorry. It's time. And if you disagree, come play me.